Hi, Panthers. All right, so to go with our pie drawings that we did yesterday, I feel like it's only fitting to do a turkey drawing. All right, so my turkey drawing, it looks really complicated, but it's actually not that bad. So let's walk through it together. And if you have something to color with, I really just used a big bag of crayons. That way I could find all these different browns and yellows and reds for my turkey. Remember, if your turkey doesn't look the same as mine, that's okay. You guys can make changes to it. Okay, let me turn my camera around, and I'm going to walk you guys through how to draw this. First thing, go get yourself something to draw with. So I always say, let's use a pencil to start. That way, you have plenty of leeway to change and to adjust your drawings and do what you got to do. So I would say the first thing we want to do is kind of like a question mark. It's going to be your turkey's head. And then over here, we're going to do curl it up and over. That's going to be the weird gobbler thing. And then we're going to draw the turkey's eye. Color it in. Take your time. I'm going pretty fast. Next, our turkey's going to need a little beak. Kind of bring it up there. And let's see, we're going to do a little design for this guy here. Okay. So let's continue from over here. We're going to have our turkey bring the neck down. And we have to give our turkey his back end here. And our next space here, we're going to start out with the turkey wing. That's going to come down and over. All right, we're going to start with a couple of fluffs of feathers. And our first set of feathers, we're going to do some straight lines like this. All right, and we can connect them at the end. Kind of do a little connection like that. I'll do a couple of longer ones over here. Same thing. You want to make sure I got something under my. Okay, wonderful. We can keep connecting them if you want to up here. Next, we are going to make sure that connects back to my wing. Next, we're going to start out with short lines, and we're going to make kind of a fan. If you guys can see, we have to create some sort of a fan for our turkey's back tail feathers. So up here, we're going to do one here, a little bit longer, 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 and that's probably the longest one I want to do. So now I'm going to start going a little shorter as I change it up. All right. So first thing, I'm going to make this into a little feather. I have a crack in my, that's the worst place to start drawing. All right. Put them all together. Ooh, that's looking good. So now we want to make sure that these feathers have a little bit of detail. So I want to create some borders within the feathers here. Okay, so let's say right around here. I'm going to do kind of a repeated shape. And we want to make sure it has a second line. Now this is going to stay white. So when I go to color my turkey, I'm going to leave this little border piece white. And I'm going to do the same thing on the tips of the feathers too. Maybe I'm not on my tiny feather. And then of course you guys can color your turkey any way you want. I do think that this turkey could use some feet. Put out. Let's keep them easy. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so when I went to go color mine, You guys can change it up if you want to, but I did kind of a red and a gray on the head, and then throughout the feathers, I just went through my bag of crayons, and I just found all of these like browns and yellows and whatevers to start coloring and layering in all these different light and dark colors for the feathers.